was quick.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive?
Hello. I literally just had a mini avalanche. I got about 9 figures on the floor now.
It makes it more funny because we can see each other, like when the intro's going.
That's why I did the chuckle shuffle.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. Like we can see each other, but we can't hear each other. And I had a drink in my mouth, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Can you imagine like just short circuit your computer by spitting water over it, like. Oh dear. Hello everyone. Welcome one and all. We'll
1980 Star Wars guy. Hello.
How you doing? Did anyone go to celebrations? Let us know.
Jacob. Hello.
Before going into it, we'll give it a couple of minutes. Let guys come in and join in.
Yeah.
Let us know if you've been, if you enjoyed it.
Fresh off the celebration. The smallest Star Wars celebration I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think I've got more celebration in my bedroom. Not in that way.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, Jacob was there on Friday. We was there Friday. Rammed, wasn't it? And I think it got us into the mood when we weren't let in on time.
That
started it off, and then we had to walk a mile to actually get to the.
Well, it wasn't even the case walking a mile. We were just following everyone. It weren't signposted to say like welcoming guys. There was so many staff outside, but when we got in, it was kind of like left to your own device, and you're like, "Well, where am I going now?" You know, it's just mental. So
it was very badly organised.
Yeah, I think so.
And the thing is, not one person checked our passes.
No.
I didn't even have mine around my neck. Like we could have just walked in off the train without a pass because no one was.
I could have got in because of my celebrity status, but
you know, you had your Centurion's
maybe that's
corner.
why they just look, this Centurion's corner there, and obviously brought a couple of mates along. So
but I think it was badly organised. Like, I went to 2016 one. And that was massive compared to what we went to. Like, it was like almost double.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe it. Like how small, and it was so crammed into one area, which I didn't understand either.
Yeah.
But,
well, it was only in like what 2 halls really, or there's another hall which was that sort of like the
queuing area,
presentation kind of place. But I mean, I went 2007. Because I was about 26, I think, and like that AT-AT was in the main hall was actually inside. There was an X-wing there. There was loads of other stuff, but they also had like props on display. There was even like a bit upstairs, which was a charity event for all like these customized Darth Vader helmets, you know, and like a steampunk one and other things like that. But yeah, it was just.
I think the problem is it's been completely Disneyfied. Do you know what I mean? And it's like
when it used Lucasfilm. When did they?
I think 2012. I think 2016 was the first one in London when Disney owned it, but they hadn't released I think the first film had come out, like The Force Awakens had come out, and that was it. So you didn't have all these series and stuff. And I think now they've got all series. They're just kind of, who cares about a convention? Do you know what I mean? Let's just get one panel. All they care about is announcing these shows. They don't care about anything else.
Well, this is what we were just saying off camera. Like, if you took away every people, like all the stalls and the people that turned up to show off their stuff, there was actually nothing else there that wasn't wasn't Disney. Like
fan base.
I think that they'll put like, I don't know, just costumes from the new Mandalorian, just a couple of costumes from oldie.
It was more of a fan convention, a fan-made convention.
Yeah, where we all like to go and spread COVID.
Yeah, because I've got a sore throat now.
I got a
But
sore
it's
throat, but I think it was drinking too much on that night. To be honest.
oh yeah, what the £5 a pint?
Oh yeah, no, we went out a little bit.
Joke that was
Little
£5 a
drink
pint.
bleach. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I can't believe how much that was. Oh, let's skip through. So 1980s, you went. Did you have a good time? Did you purchase anything? What did you get? Jacob, you went on Friday. So same questions to you. Hi Wayne, how you doing? He was there Friday, yeah. I went with my dad to celebration on Sunday. How was it on Sunday? Was it busy? Was keeping out for you guys, but sad you were the one with the crowd. It was. I mean, we got stuck, didn't we? We went in it in
Yeah.
the pond, and we was just stuck. I think we must have been stuck there for 10 minutes, not moving.
Yeah, we was trapped inside in demand
Just
toys,
trapped at the back,
which is probably
in demand toys.
probably the best place to be trapped, really. But we made a friend, one of the lady shopkeepers.
The employees. She was there, wasn't she? She was just stuck in the display.
Yeah,
It was just it wasn't good. Disney don't care about anything but selling stuff. Very true, Gareth.
why's he got a green name? What's that?
He's a member. He's a member of my channel.
Oh, he pays for your like premium videos.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
When I was waiting in the line to get in, I saw a guy in George Lucas cosplay. I think I saw that guy on a video. I was watching a recap of a few videos there, going through it. I was working, so I didn't bother.
Yep, you saved yourself £80 there. So
yeah, that's the thing. Like everyone there spent £80 on a ticket. Like everyone there.
Thing is, £80 for what? Because there was no stages there that we wanted to go to.
No.
And the only one that we would have probably gone to was the collector's one.
Yeah, I mean,
which we
can
missed
understand, like,
because
the
we
big
didn't
fans, they want to go and get autographs and stuff like that. But I'm a fan of Star Wars, but I don't need to meet the people that are in it. You know, I'm a fan of the world. I'm not a fan of
the
actors.
people.
You know, there's a few actors that I would like to meet, but I wouldn't want to pay money for it. You know, I feel it's too fake. It's fake for me passing money for that experience. I want it to sort of.
It's just
happen.
It's like £100
and just shake my hand or something. I go, oh my god!
Did you see the guy that plays? What's his name's gone. The guy that plays Grief on Mandalorian, black guy. Who plays him?
Carl Weathers. He went to a hot dog store, didn't he?
Yeah. He was it was next to the baguette one that we was at. You know, we went to the baguette one.
Yeah.
And someone just saw him there. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't pay to meet him.
You're like, can I see your wiener?
Yeah.
What bullshit? Oh. Okay. What is that?
Well, we're live now, so
they're all going live apart from the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch is the 4th of May.
We're going to go through all that anyway.
Yeah, we're going to. Did we write all this down? What we're going to go with today? We're going to do a recap of celebration, and then we'll go through Mando, and we'll go through the reveals and all that as well.
That's why we kind of started a bit earlier today.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a chat today, and we've actually finally met as well.
Yeah,
face to face. Even though I did sort of like come up and grab you.
Yeah, I was kind of attacked in a train station.
Yeah, that was a stealth takedown. That was.
Yeah.
I went as Bespin Luke. I saw so many Mandalorian clones, etc., but only about 4 Lukes, 2 of which were Jedi costumes. It was crowded, but that it was as crowded as Friday. I think what it was Friday, it was just everyone. It was the first day, and they were just everyone got there as soon as it could be, and it was just
because I said like on Saturday I saw pictures and it looked less busy.
I think it's because there weren't much there, so everyone was like at the same speed at all the same places. You know,
Yeah.
you got there and it was like, well, no, there was no shows on. There was no live schedule on a Friday either. So everyone was just kind of wandering. And the only place where you would wander is around the shops. And that's it. So,
That's all there was anyway.
yeah,
So.
yeah. But I'm glad you dressed up as Luke and all that. Well, we saw a few cosplayers, didn't we, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Twiddick girls.
Yeah, the Hooters ones.
Yes,
With
and the
that
travelling
random
Chris
man.
as well. I missed Daisy Ridley new haircut. That was upsetting. Yeah. I just think it's funny, like, I mean, because it's not like we ain't got a problem with Daisy Ridley, but I mean, maybe a bit of acting, but the it's the character Ray, and everyone cheered, and I thought, hang on, like, come off it, like, you hated her, like, now we're going to be 15 years ahead, and I just think,
And
like,
now everyone seems to love it.
yeah,
And she's not going to have aged whatsoever.
it's going to be a bit finicky. It's a bit like Parliament, isn't it? When these Star Wars people, they just announce something and they're like, this is it. And this is what you got now. This is your new benefit schedule. This is what's coming. And you have to sort of grin and bear it. The photo ops were so damn expensive. Of course, Obi-Wan was one of the most. Yeah. I wouldn't even know how much they were, but I'd imagine it's £80 plus, especially at 120, I think.
And that was most of one of the hangers, wasn't it? It was just that.
Yeah, it was. I bought some old figures, a Mail Away Cantina band member, and the Legacy Collection Han Solo. Nice, very nice. Got some loose figures from the. Yeah, someone said about Black Series loose figures, and I was like, that would have been cool.
I didn't see them.
No, but we couldn't. To be honest, we could not get near the stalls if we didn't see the front, what they had on display. We would have just walked past. We was kind of always looking at their back part, weren't we? So we just couldn't get anywhere. Got some loose figures from the stands for nice prices. One box,
£279. You're kidding me.
Wow.
Did you actually pay? Please do not say you paid for that.
No, he said he was like, yeah. Oh, no, did you? There's no way I'd part with that money just to sort of spend 5 minutes with someone that could potentially not go as well as planned,
and just forget you after 2 seconds.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
That's ridiculous. Could you imagine having that sort of status? Like, obviously when you get. Thank God for that. So next celebration, Centurion's Corner will be on 10,000 subscribers, and he'll have a stand, and it'll charge you. It'll charge you £2.79 for a photo.
Either. Come on. Black Series next year will be about £32. So I've got.
I think our next one we should do is Comic-Con. I think we should do a Comic-Con next.
Yeah, they're not too. I mean, the Comic Cons are not too bad. I just find sometimes, like, the good thing with like Star Wars Celebration, you go there and we're going to get Black Series. The last Comic Con I went to, it was just like, I wish they just put all the pop stalls together, because everywhere I go is just pops, pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, oh, I don't collect them.
They're so like popular. I don't understand why.
Yeah, popular. Yeah, no, weird, isn't it?
It's mental.
But I think it's just the nostalgia part of it. I think it gets the people that aren't really invested in collectors as well. They are collectors, but it's just easy to keep it in a box. I've got it, I'll put it in a box. With us, we get it out, we like painting them and stuff. So, but yeah, it's crazy. Dennis Lawson was cheaper side, £80 even for Dennis Lawson. I mean, Christ, he's only famous from Holby City.
What? £79?
What's this? A pound for his age?
Yeah, the one I'm.
Next year I can get £80 for my signature.
They must be sitting there. The people, the actors must be thinking, I'm raking it in. Look at all these mugs. Right. How much can I charge?
100 to 200. It's sad, isn't it? Especially because it's an actual Star Wars convention. You think that there will be a bit of a flat rate. I mean, we paid to really purely go, and it's crazy. And it's
so what was the £80? What I want to know is, what was the £80 for?
It's just a signature, isn't it? You might get
a
picture.
We paid to get in.
Yeah, I know. Well, that pays for them turning up. I'm not going to do it for free, are they?
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
How much would you? Nothing. I wouldn't pay to meet anyone.
No. See, the thing is, that's the thing. I love the movies, but I'm not a sort of like a celebrity fan.
No.
It doesn't bother me having signatures and having them all there. I mean, the only celebrities that I do have, Warwick Davis, because I served him at game, as you know that story, and I have a David Prowse as well, and that's when I think I paid £25 for Prowse. It was about 20 quid, and that was when I used to do the Garrison thing up Leicester in the National Space Centre. I got him to sign Ben's ultrasound picture, and it was like, "To Ben, I am your father, David Prowse." He actually wrote on the ultrasound picture. And he was like, "I never had this before," and that was it. And then a year later, he was in my local town in Sittingbourne, doing a sci-fi convention, and I've got a picture of me in my Stormtrooper outfit with Ben on some reins, and he took a picture.
He took a picture of you.
Yeah, he took a picture. He took my phone, took a picture for me. So, yeah.
Did you charge him?
Yeah, I should have done, shouldn't I? I did. Yeah. Where are we? A lot of these actors' autos are about 20. Yeah, they are. They are about that price. You get a photo with star taken by a photographer and then printed for you. At least I saw people with photos in envelopes. Can you imagine getting it and then it's just like someone walks up to you like with their elbows like bend it. Like, I would pay reasonable amount for Mark Hamill sign something. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I get it with Mark. I mean, because obviously he's like, he is Star Wars, isn't he? But I don't know. I think what puts me off as well is like the waiting list as well. I'm paying a really premium price and I can't just go and get it. I have to wait in a queue to get it and be hushed along and not take your time and out, you know?
Yeah.
And I just feel like for spending that amount of money, which is a lot of money for a tiny, tiny memory of someone signing something that possibly might not go as well as you think it would go well. You know, I would hate to be there and then
Because
ushered through.
they're
And
only,
I want to. Oh, okay, right.
you feel like they're only talking because they're being paid to.
Yeah. Well, it was at a Comic Con. It was the one I went to last year, and it was the guy from Stranger Things. The guy in it that was the guitar and all that, and he was talking to people, and he was actually ushered along by the staff of the Comic Con to make sure he keeps going because they wanted to keep taking money, and it was just like, and he got sort of told off for it apparently, and then it was all over social media about it. My dad is an autograph collector. A lot of the original actors were at Celebration we have already met and other conventions. No, that's cool. I mean, if you're into it, I get it. You know, I'm not putting a downer on it and stuff. It's just not my thing. For me going, it's like, I like the stalls because it's like stuff I might get that I necessarily can't get anywhere else or anything like that. So, you know, and to be honest, what made the day was like meeting you know, with Fraser, and just sort of enjoying, just having a laugh.
I mean, we went into Forbidden Planet as well afterwards, didn't we? So
yeah,
saw Jesus being crucified.
Yeah,
That was another one.
at Trafalgar Square. Like,
yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
But should we go through some of the figures and stuff, or do you want to do Mando first?
Let's just do Mando, and then we go, because I think it's going to take a long time with the figures, isn't it? There's a load to go through. So Mando, the recent episode 6. Can't remember what it's called now.
It's the one with Jack Black in it.
Jack Black, Lizzo, Scott, Doc Brown. What's his name? Chris Lloyd.
But there was I mean, it was an alright episode, I guess. I mean, obviously it was probably the worst one of the lot. since we've had.
Hmm.
Oh no, no, maybe the Coruscant one. That might have been the worst one. But this one, it was all right. I mean, it was just a quirky type thing, wasn't it? It was like, it reminded me of that planet Thor went to on Ragnarok. You know, of like the gladiator fights and stuff like that. It just reminded me of that sort of planet. Just everyone's happy, everyone's jolly and stuff, and it's just, I don't know. It just seemed a bit of a strange one, and I think she was going on and on and on. Like Bo-Katan was going on about how hard it will be to win them back over, and then she just went there and won them back over.
Yeah,
just like that. I just found that a bit strange.
I mean, there's a lot of people complaining because obviously, like Din Djarin, everything that everyone kind of thought what was going to be happening about Din Djarin was going to be the ruler of Mandalore. He was going to do this, and he was going to be the one bringing it all together. And
he's not the sort of person that would rule
Mandalore. Baddie. And it's kind of like people getting fed up with it because that's kind of what they wanted to happen, but at least it's not. I like Bo-Katan being good. You know, I'd hate her to be the baddie and then just sort of brushed off. You know, like she is the ruler. She
deserves her own series. She deserves her own series.
Yeah, she is it. You know, and Din Djarin, you know, it's just a little bit kind of a bit like.
You need Bo-Katan in there because he has no personality.
No,
like, we don't even know who he is. Do you know what I mean? We just know his name, and that he was orphaned. And that was it. But other than that, know nothing else about him.
No, that's it. So yeah, it's just not becoming the main sort of character. But who knows? Who knows what goes around the corner? Do you know what I mean? He's the one that's sort of bringing.
But the way they're going, there'll be joint rulers. The way them two are going.
Yeah, you know, there could be king and queen, you know, or whatever, you know, or something like that, you know. So who knows? And I think it's better not knowing what's going to happen rather than sort of speculating and what all the fan theories is happening. You know, like he's never cared about the Darksaber.
No.
You know, he's just like, just take it. I don't want it. Like,
you can't even use it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, he does. He's probably like, do you know what? Like, every time I use it, like, oh, cut my bloody leg. Just take it. I just can't flipping hate it. Like,
it's just quicker to shoot.
Yeah. It was decent. A bit Back to the Future fan. It was cool to see Christopher Lloyd, but that's one of the only memorable. I think it was all right. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was the worst of the series. There was a lot of sort of cool things happening in it, and there was a lot of cheesy stuff, and it was kind of fluctuating like this for me.
I don't think Jack Black goes well with Star Wars.
No, I just think any one of those sort of magnitudes, like Lizzo and all that sort of, and even Christopher Lloyd, it's kind of more of a better unknown universe, isn't it? Rather than sort of putting these sort of actors that kind of are typecasted to characters. It's probably not a good place for them. Like they could have put them in sort of big plastic suits or something, you know. So it is that person in a suit kind of thing rather than anything else.
I mean, Jack Black obviously he's great, but he can only play comical people. Like you can't see him playing anyone else. Obviously, he's Bowser in this new Mario film, and from what I've seen, that's a comical one as well. And that's the only villain I've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
But all I see is that when Jack Black is Kung Fu Panda. That's all I see.
Douche.
So, yeah.
I thought it wasn't too bad. It was just annoying because it's coming up for the end of the season. But I'm hoping it's just that kind of little kakiak episode. And now it's going to go bam. You know, it's just going to come in sort of with something and end.
Well, now they've got like the whole kind of Mandalorian tribe behind them. That I think it will kick into something cool.
I mean, the only thing is, it's a bit weird that they haven't really gone looking for. But then they don't know about Moff Gideon, do they? They don't know that he's missing.
No.
You know, it's only the rebel guy. So maybe the rebel guy will come back, and then they will go, "Oh, they moved. They're in Bollock Canyon." Okay.
He'll go there. It's just like, where's everyone gone?
Yeah.
All right, shall I bring them up? Shall I bring up
One of the things that me about Mando fans is the episode's lengths. There's a lot of episodes that are 30 and then 1 and then 2, and they're not just 3. Yeah, it is a bit weird. You know, I'm kind of glad that they made that other one really long because it just kind of got it out. But then they haven't kind of revisited yet about the Doctor and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, those kind of things. It is a little bit. I wonder where they're going with this, but I think it's one of those series that needs to happen, so then we get a better series 4.
Well, I've just thought about it. You know that the woman in, I've forgotten what episode it was, the one where you got the Doctor in it.
Yeah, number
and
3.
It's that woman, the Imperial lady. Now we've seen the Bad Batch. That's, the Doctor in that could be her.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. Do you reckon it's Omega?
I don't think it's Omega. I think it's the bigger lady, her sister.
Sister.
Yeah.
Could be.
So you have a sister.
You have a twin sister and a twin brother and 20 million other twin brothers. And then Django turns on, I'm your father. One thing annoying me about the Mando thing, oh no, we had that one, didn't we? Oh, not that one. I think the main problem with the main villain hasn't yet been introduced. It's obvious it's going to be Thrawn, but I think they have left it a bit too late. See, the thing is, I just kind of think it's sort of like Series 1 and Series 2 was about Din Djarin and Grogu, and that got concluded because he went to Luke. His mission was kind of finished.
Yeah.
And then obviously now Grogu's back with him. It's kind of like, because in Series 2 it was a bit boring when it was just Din Djarin and the baby. It was kind of like, well, here we are on a little journey. And then now it's kind of having to restart again because there's actually no, I don't know, there is there, because there's no journey for him. It's just him now with a kid teaching him the ways of Mandalore. There's no goal for him, just about upbringing this kid, and for him just to go and get his sort of like baptism done, which I'm kind of glad that the whole series wasn't about him just going to get his baptism done. That could have been the whole series for him just to get to Mandalore again. To, everyone would hate that if he was trying to get IG-11 back, and then he goes there and he can't get the memory on that one, so he's going back to this place to get another thing and then another modular thing for him then to go back.
And that's what a lot of Series 1 and 2 was, wasn't it?
It was just like lots of kind of little nitty bits. But I'm glad in these episodes it's like this planet, this planet, back here. Oh, it's done.
I do like the amount of action in this series.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing all the Mandalorians fighting as well.
Yeah, I'm just being patient. I just think that this series is setting up the Mandalorian army that will probably help Ahsoka take over Thrawn and Moff Gideon and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a new bench for the next kind of phase of it, because the series 1 and 2 was just about Grogu going back to one of his kind, and that was it. And then that happened, and then he's back again, and he hasn't really got anything, So
I think the cool thing is, though, is like Mandalorian is probably one of the best things we've got from Star Wars since the Clone Wars, and I think it's just nice to have that. And I haven't hated any of it yet. Do you know what I mean? I haven't been like the Bad Batch, where from episode 1, I knew I was going to hate the whole series.
Yeah, Bad Batch has never had the magic.
It don't have the clout that it did with the Clone Wars did. And I think now that they're ending it on Series 3, it goes to show that it was the wrong thing to do. I think it would have been a lot better if they'd just done it about different clones rather than just the Bad Batch. Like 1 minute you can go over and
that's kind of what I was hoping where they was going to go with it, but they kind of went back to the Bad Batch.
When the Echo went with Rex, I thought, right, so they're going to start branching it out now. And no, he came back.
Well, I thought we were going to get an Echo God, my contact lens is near falling out. I thought, when Echo left, I thought we might get an episode with Echo, Rex, and then they go and meet Cody. But Cody just kind of disappeared, and we're like, all right. And
Right,
obviously,
apparently Wolf's in series 3.
yeah, and then series 3 is the last of the Bad Batch. So unless
So where'd they get Gregor from?
unless it all kind of blends in on the next one, do you know what I mean? And then it's going to go into a new Disney Plus series where these, it's not just going to follow the Bad Batch anymore. It'll be Wrecker and his tails. Oh, one day I went out and smashed something, and then the other day I went out and smashed something else. So, well, it was announced that so-called Mandoverse will be concluded with a movie directed by Dave Filoni, and after Ahsoka and Grogu will be in the new Rain movie. God, well, Ahsoka will be really old by then, won't she? If it's another 15 years later.
She'll be, yeah. But don't they age slower?
Maybe. I don't know.
Don't know
the species, what their specialities are. So,
well, probably got a few specialities.
It'd just be funny, like Ray would turn up. Hi, I'm Ray, and it should just be like,
Ahsoka just
I'm
goes.
Ray Skywalker. And she's like, no, you ain't.
Yeah.
And it's like
just full strokes.
Yeah. And then like Finn,
you know what it's going to be like.
Ahsoka's. Oh, I told you I was a Jedi like 15 years ago. Oh right, it is like the new baddie.
It'll be Ahsoka will go to train Ray. Like Ray will try and find Ahsoka to train her, and then Ahsoka won't train her, so she'll have to do it on her own. It'll be like that.
She'll find Ray, and she'll just be like, Ray's trying to tell Ahsoka some new tricks, and she's like,
yeah. Look what I learned. I've got a yellow lightsaber.
Yeah,
anyway,
I've got two white ones. So shut up.
Yeah. Right, should we go on to the figures?
Yeah, let's go on to the thing. Let's get off Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, let's back on to Star Wars stuff.
Well, you know what I mean. Star Wars series.
I'll start with toy shoes because that's what I've got open.
Figures everywhere. It's mental.
Hi, I'm Ray Palpatine, but I identify as Ray Skywalker. That's what it'll be. That is what it'll be because that is that is Disney for you.
I identify as a Skywalker.
Yeah, I'm not a Jedi, but I identify as a Jedi. I identify as a Jedi Master, but I'm actually just a Padawan still.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then I'd grant you the
look at this brilliant figure.
Are we going to start with the Bad Batch ones then? Let's get the.
I'm just going up. I'm just going up in order. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I wanted to look at this picture, actually. So, for this new one, they were saying that they've actually taken out Tech's glasses and the helmet now fits over the glasses. But looking at this picture, doesn't the goggles on the actual helmet look photoshopped out? Like they kind of tried to block it out. It all looks pixelated and stuff.
Yeah. They don't look like the goggles would fit into that either. Do you know what I mean?
Unless they kind of clip in or something. I can't imagine them retooling a whole helmet for it. Like, how would it go on? Like the same way as Echo.
I don't know. It just looks so bad, doesn't it? I just think the whole design of these new Bad Batch is awful. It's like they're just wearing their jeans and a tracksuit under some armor. I just don't understand it. Why they decided to change their whole kind of look as well. I mean, you only need one Bad Batch, and that's the original one, isn't it? So
yeah, that's it.
I can see these being peg warmers quite quickly. There's I mean, it looks like someone's just given them to a child and said, "Can you colour that in, please?"
Yeah, I mean, when they first appeared on screen with these colours, I was just,
Even their guns are brown, aren't they?
I don't know. I thought I would sort of like grow to love it, but I just don't. I just don't love it. And and,
It's weird, isn't it?
and this is a thing as well. Like, so the original Bad Batch figures were what, just grey and red,
Yeah.
and there was so many paint apps missing. Now these guys have loads of different colours. How many other paint apps is missing on these? Do you know what I mean? It's just, just
I think Echo's probably the best one because
no.
he's
Like the red undersuit. Look at it. It's so
no,
clashy.
but out of all of them, it's probably the least in your face. Or Wrecker, actually. Wrecker might be.
Yeah, but then Wrecker just looks the same. Do you know what I mean? Like a little bit. Nah, no.
This is the only one I'd get is just to paint it. To be honest.
Well, straight away, it looks
and
like
Omega's quite cool. Like it's a better looking Omega than
that's what I was saying. I think Omega looks better than the one before. But the Republic Clone Trooper just looks too white.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'd get it just to paint it.
Well, it's like, as I always sort of said, like, let's grab probably knock them all down there. Where's the bloody camera? Like here, just painting that collar just makes the armor pop how it should.
Yeah.
It just makes it look more robust as well. And where it's just completely white, it's like too white. There's not enough sort of breakage in the colouring on it, so it just doesn't look right.
It's like definite shiny, you know.
Yeah. I may buy tech just to replace the head on the previous release, and the new Omega is a major upgrade one that I did, and finally have holsters for their weapons. Yeah, it's a shame it's kind of like they all got like belts and stuff for their weapons and all that. But Omega looks better, and I think she'll look better with the older type Bad Batch, because she just looks a little bit more rugged. She looks a little bit more kind of in the living world rather than sort of like little posh kid.
Yeah.
Little what's his name from Harry Potter, the Slytherin kid.
Draco.
Yeah. So right, going on to the reveals, the big reveals.
So we're on Friday's reveals now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is Friday's reveals. I'm definitely going to get this because I've always wanted a removable helmet Vader.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have one like when I was a kid. Loved it.
It was a bit weird though, because in the announcement she actually said this is the first time that we've had a Anakin likeness underneath Vader helmet and Black Series, and I was like, well, that's a lie, because the blue version, the blue box version from 2014 had it.
Did it?
Yeah.
It weren't but it weren't face tech, was it? They're using face tech on this, aren't they?
Well, no. I mean, he looked like a boiled egg, but but they still had done it before. So
it does look like a good face sculpt, though. I don't know if there's a closer one.
No, there's not.
But there is a closer one. We'll go through it.
Yeah. And the helmets as well. It comes in two parts as well. So definitely looks good. But they still need to upgrade that Darth Vader body. Like,
I know, that's the only thing. It's the same body they've had since the start.
Yeah. I mean, I think they upgraded the arms and gave it butterfly joints, didn't they, in the newest one? Or it was the new neck peg or something like that. But the hips, that's what needs to change. I'm going to get the Commando and Luke and Vader. Sounds like a good choice. Yep. That's a must for me.
Yeah? You actually going to get it?
Huh?
Why?
Well, I am a Luke fan.
Yeah, I'm not though. So, but the thing is, I've got the Jedi Luke from.
What?
If it was Anakin, yeah, I would buy it. I've already got a Jedi Luke, so I'm not too bothered by it. But
yeah, so I mean, to me,
the hair looks good.
Yeah, I mean, the way you got to look at this figure for me is, when you get Spider-Man and then all of a sudden he's got better articulation and looks better than the one before. That's what this Luke is to me. Like, this Luke looks better. It's got the articulation there and stuff, so it's kind of like it's a definite upgrade, because this is like Ultimate's Luke, like level 100 Luke. It's like the one to have. The only thing I would say, I bet the legs, the arms, and stuff is literally what we just got with the Mandalorian Luke.
Oh yeah, it'll be the same figure.
Yeah.
R2D2, another one.
Yay.
Not too bothered by. I've already got one. You only need one, really.
Would you get this one though? It's the upgraded version, isn't it? It's bigger.
I don't really care. It don't look. I don't think the other one looks too bad.
What? Looks like a toy.
They all look like toys.
No, but you know what I mean. Like the size of it looks like a Lego kind of.
I don't know. It depends how much they're asking for it.
Well, it would be 25 quid.
Yeah, but it's not a £25 figure, is it? That's the thing.
Wait, it's got all the mechanisms in it. The Commando looks great. Just bought the comic book version of the Legacy Collection a couple of weeks ago. Very nice. This Luke one is pose. This Luke is the one to pose with the Darth Vader. Yeah, it looks really good. Really nice. This is the new R2D2. Buy for me. And need a redo C3PO. So the C3PO I use is the C3PO that comes with the double pack with Chewbacca. All the other C3POs I had with the red arm and the other ones, I painted them all to the other droids. But Jacob, would you buy? So probably now that R5 is in the Mandalorian, they will probably put an R5 in Mandalorian pack with this new buck of R2D2. Would you go then and buy those ones and all the other R2 units that have come out previously? Would you rebuy all them as well, or would you just want to stick with R2D2?
Yeah, because they're all going to be off scale now.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you can have like little baby R5, and then there's like R2D2. Like, get out of my way. But I mean, I'm quite lucky with all mine. They were all Bandai kits, so they're all like the proper size, and they're all customed by yours truly, because I'm so good.
So that means he's ruined them. Anyway, let's go on to Cad Bane. I'm not too bothered by this. I've got the other one, so
I like this one. It's a definite must for me.
You like it? Have you got the Clone Wars one?
I got Clone Wars. I skipped on Bad Batch because I just thought it looked really, really. I'm going to swear shit. I thought it was awful. It was awful.
Yeah, I skipped the Bad Batch one.
It looked really. I mean, the Clone Wars one looked really skinny as well, but this other one, it just looks horrible. The jacket and all that, and it just shows you as well, because no one actually purchased him either. You can still go out and get him if you want. If you really want to. I don't have to rebuy them since I don't collect Black Series for that long. So the new Astromechs as well will be for me. Oh, well, bonus, nice.
Yeah, I'll probably pick him up if he dropped in price or something, but I mean, I'm not too bothered by him.
I kind of like the look. It suits the Black Series more, the more realistic look. I think sometimes when they go with Black Series and then they go and try and be cartoony, it just doesn't really work. So the other Cad Bane, he looked really like his hands, wouldn't they? They were like little tiny little things.
Oh yeah. The only thing with Cad Bane is the pipes, his breathing tubes, and the ones on his arms are really flimsy.
Mm-hmm. Which most of them are as well, aren't they? So
so if you bend it too much, you'll just snap it. Right. I've got the. Yeah, I'm not too bothered by it. Do you know what I mean?
No, I mean, obviously, this one's for the 40th anniversary as well.
But it's just the same figure, in it.
Yeah, exactly the same. I've got one. And,
I've got one.
They like to try and make it upgraded by taking a picture without its cape on. But if it goes down in price, I could do with a second to go hand in hand with my Emperor, but that's kind of it.
There's something about it. This just looks awful. I don't know what their faces just look at that.
I know.
Looks nothing like him.
Well, it looks more like animated Anakin than it looks Hayden Christensen, doesn't it?
They just look really weird.
The only spirit one I've got, which I don't even know why, I was trying to be a completionist, but I've got the old type Yoda style in it. But to be honest, it just looks like the guy from Spaceballs. May the swords be with you.
I've never seen the point of these hologram ones, like the spirit ones and
Well, the
stuff. They
spirit
do.
ones. I mean, it looks nice. If it was 20 quid, I'd get it.
Yeah.
And that would
Like
be one on the top shelf. Or
this
something like
this
that.
diorama thing that it's with, it don't even come with that.
Does it not?
No,
I'm sure
pretty
it
sure
does.
it don't.
It comes in a cardboard thing, doesn't it?
I don't think it does. Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
they literally, that's what they've given it. They don't come with that.
Well, you get your lollipop sticks back out.
Yeah.
I will get the vintage collection CAD. I have the Clone Wars one, which is the one I've had for ages.
I'll definitely pick this one up. I've always wanted a Jabba the Hutt on the shelf. And
it's a shame it don't come with a base. So. Axel says, even though those Force Ghosts are terrible, where's the Shaw head? Yeah, it should have come with Sebastian Shaw's head. I actually said that when they were announced. But it would be quite nice. But I guess...
Why would it come with Sebastian Shaw's head?
Oh, because you're like one of those people, aren't you?
Why? Because Anakin is Anakin. He's not... He doesn't look like Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah, but he should do, shouldn't he?
No.
Oh, no.
Because Anakin was played by Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
So how can it be someone else?
Because Hayden Christensen at the time was about bloody 20 years old and Sebastian Shaw was like 50-something. So when Darth Vader dies, why has he reverted back to a 19-year-old kid who looked younger than his son?
Then it should be a Hayden Christensen that's older. It should make him look older.
Yeah, but that's what Sebastian Shaw was. It was just an older Anakin. So it looked kind of in continuity. Like everyone said, oh, he reverted back to Anakin because that's the last time he was Anakin. And it's like, well, no. Like,
I'll tell you what it'll be. It was probably a licensing thing.
No, they
didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay another act. They didn't want to pay someone else.
Yeah. The royalties.
That'll be what it is.
Well, I'm sure the royalties for Sebastian Shaw was a lot less than Hayden Christensen. But I don't know. I just think, like, for me, as I grew up with the originals before the special trilogy, it was better. Or even just putting the head in there just to please both fans. It'd just be easier.
No. Anakin's Anakin. So that's what I see it as.
Oh, it's such a, like, prequel boy, isn't you? Like...
Sebastian Shaw was never in my version of any of the originals. So,
well, he was.
No, he wasn't.
When
they redid them, didn't
they? Off, it's not Hayden Christensen underneath it, is it?
No, but not in like.
Right, eat your words.
Not the spirit ones.
Just like go. Oh, I know everything.
Not the spirit one. He wasn't in my version.
It's the one it should be.
If George Lucas had got his own way, he probably would have like face tech the Hayden Christensen on for Darth Vader on the film. But I quite like this Jabba.
But even Sebastian Shaw over time, he had special effects. They took off his eyebrows because originally he used to have eyebrows, and he was like, "Oh no, he's supposed to be a Burns, so we'll remove his eyebrows." The original spirit looks ill. He does because he's dead. That's why.
Is it a complete different? Is it a complete different Yoda? Or is it the one that came with?
It's the one that. So the spirit one now is this one that come with the Luke 2-pack, which everyone's moaning about, the new Grogu and stuff, which is only $4.99. But I'm not being funny, but this Yoda's no bigger than Grogu, to be honest. But so that's the size differences between the Yodas.
Yeah, because I've got both of them. I've got the archive Yoda that came out, and then I've got the one that came with the Dagobah.
Yeah, I've got the archive, and then I bought this one. I spent way too much on this. Oh,
why?
I don't know. I don't know why I got it.
But that's Jabba anyway.
I was a completionist back in the day, but yeah,
it looks pretty cool. So
Yeah, Jabba, I can't wait. I really want. It depends on how much he will be.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'll probably
if
make.
he's stupidly priced, then
Yeah, I'll probably get a foam pad and make a custom base as well out of
oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Right, I'll skip Indiana
skip
Jones
indie
for
for
now,
now.
and then we'll go back to the rest of them. So these are the pipelines. Battle damaged Grievous, because we need another one of them.
Well, I'm hope they did say retooled,
If he's retooled, then fine.
but I think it's going to be the original with a new head, like
Yeah,
arm, new head, and stuff like that. So
not different feet, because the feet are
it
awful.
just
It don't
needs
stand up.
the whole figure just needs redoing. It was
Yeah.
awful. Yeah, I wish I got the Bandai kit in the end. Because the Grievous up there always been used for is like I nicked all his lightsabers for like customs.
Yeah. Another Obi-Wan. Like, we need that.
Yeah, we do.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
As to go on the end with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda and stuff.
Yeah, but it's just
Hopefully we get a Luke and Leia spirit soon as well to go with it. Be really, really cool.
you could have like loads of ghosts on your shelf.
Yeah.
What you could do is do a collab, do a crossover with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Is that Previsit? That's it.
I kind of thought because
Any
I think
Mandalorian looks good.
the vintage collection are getting him as well, and I was kind of thought, oh, maybe he's going to come back, because this is pipeline, and I thought, oh, actually no, he got beheaded, so maybe he won't.
He'll come back as a spirit ahead.
Yeah, maybe it's a spirit version of Pre-Vizsla. Like,
I've got the original. I've got the old Clone Wars figure of this. Absolutely love it. It's such a cool figure. Even though it's like the old Clone Wars ones. It's really good. It's got like a little cape on it.
Yeah, I sold him actually. But his helmet was different because it was more sort of Boba Fett-esque, and this one's got.
Oh yeah, this one's got the two antenna on it. Yeah.
Is this Rebels?
Yeah, I think that's Rebels. Yeah.
Or did he die in Clone Wars? Oh, I can't remember. It's been ages since I watched the film.
Battle Damage Vader. That'll look cool. I think.
Which is going to be exactly the same figure, but
I don't know. I have to make a choice. I like this one. I do like that Battle Damage look.
Yeah.
If it comes with two heads, it'll be even better.
Yeah, I just feel with Black Series, they don't space it enough. So we're getting this Vader coming, and then they're like, "Oh, we get this Vader out," and they're like, "No, just."
But you know why, don't you? Because it's literally just right. Let's swap the head over.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, we've still got the other Darth Maul as well, but we just had like sort of two Darth Mauls, and now we're getting another Darth. It's just like sometimes it's like I'm rebuying the figure again, even though I'm not. It's a new look, but it's like
I think the two Darth Mauls we've had, like actually I've got him here. This one is a really good figure, and so's the
Apprentice one,
topless one. Yeah, really good figures. Lovely. Probably one of my favorite figures.
Yeah.
Apo, you've just got him in bootleg.
Yeah, I don't know what. I reckon this.
I don't know what they're going to do differently. It's just going to be a 501st.
In the original trilogy is literally just a standard.
That's what I mean. A 501st clone. Yeah.
So this is them putting a 501st and catching up with AliExpress and on the new body.
Yeah.
That is it.
They probably look at AliExpress and think, "Oh, great! Now we've got to do this."
Yeah. So it'll be a no for me for even that guy because I've already got about.
I prefer the bootleg clones anyway.
Yeah. So that's those ones. There's another lot. Isn't another pipelines?
No, this is what we've got.
You sure?
I did it from day one.
There was another screenshot on it.
Was there?
I'm sure there was.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's the same one. That's vintage.
Oh no, that's the vintage.
Yeah, that's what. I was gonna say it's the same figure.
Save the vintage collection.
We looked this guy up earlier because neither of us had no idea who he was. And I looked him up, and he's just a random character like Sid. So I don't know where he's come from.
like a dealer.
Whether he's from the comics.
Yeah. Although you weren't really bothered by it, I was kind of like, yeah, but it makes way for loads of new characters and loads of new head sculpts.
Oh yeah, I get it. It'd be good to do a
Hammerhead
custom
from the
with.
Cantina, the Jedi, the
It'd be good to do a custom
from
with.
Boba Fett. You know, so it looks really nice. The sculpt looks great, but do I necessarily want this figure? No.
What would the articulation be like as well?
I don't know. Jabba looks really cool. I own the vintage and the Power of the Force Jabba, so I will pass on this one. Yeah, I had the old Power. Well, I used to have both. I'm glad as well because it's the 40th anniversary. They didn't go for like the old pooey, yucky yellow for Jabba for the Black Series.
So we'll do Indiana Jones now, and then we'll move on to the Hasbro Pulse stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See, I want Indiana Jones, and they've got some cool looks for him here. Like I like this one.
Yeah,
and obviously this is the older one, isn't it? This is the older version.
This is yes, the one you're looking at now is the one from the new movie.
Yeah,
so, Old Man Indiana.
But I think they look really cool. Like there's something about her face looks awful, but I think it's something about these Indiana Jones figures. They look well detailed.
Yeah.
And you can just do different things with them. But I want the deluxe one that's come out. If I can't get the single one on its own, I'll just get the deluxe one.
Yeah. I'll probably pick up Short Round.
Yeah, because he'd be really good for customs as well. But
I just
he's got
Omega like.
he's just got
lady.
He's just got soft goods on as well, which is really strange.
Yeah.
A small figure like that.
Wait, hang on.
But it'd be good for.
About?
Oh no, but I mean like one proper.
Although to be honest, it's like a bit of like tatty old tissue around the figure.
Yeah, exactly. I've never liked topless like ones like this because you can just see all the joints.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Articulation and stuff. Yeah. Well, there's nothing really you can do about that unless you make him a bendy figure.
But I quite like the look of this one.
Yeah. The Temple of Doom rope one sort of thing.
Yeah.
And stuff.
A nice little dioramas these look like they're coming with, and they've just stuck Watsits in them as well.
Yeah, Fraser was like, they look like bits of carrot.
So Watsits.
Yeah.
But it's a nice little diorama.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I'm sure the thing was massive, though, compared to what that looks like.
But this is the one I was looking at. I like the
yeah. It's just a bit weird that they decided to do that.
Why? Adventure series, so is that like their deluxe version, but they come with diorama bits?
Bringing the figure back out. I mean, I would rather like the Ark and this. Do you know what I mean? Just sort of like diorama pieces rather than with a figure.
And it's only $40.
It comes in a box like this big, and there's like a giant rock in it for like throw it down.
$40 as well. It's mad.
Yeah.
And the thing with the like kind of villains and stuff like that is that they make good gangster figures. Do you know what I mean? Like you could get the Godfather out of this.
Yeah.
So they go well with like
figures.
Yeah, they go well with like Jigsaw and things like that.
Yeah.
But
although it's just size comparisons with the Indiana Jones to the Marvel Legends. Also,
how much?
Huh?
Are they a lot smaller?
Not too small, but they're more Black Series scale compared to Marvel Legends scale.
So
also, since Ahsoka's coming out in August, we can expect new Rebel figures. But done with the actors, look for them. Actually, got to speak with Black Series designer, and he said to me, if they do it to match the actors, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be quite nice to have some sort of like updated ones and of the dudes. I wonder what Zeb would look like if they make it a bit better. Lee's Indie figs look really cool. I think it's a nice Temple of Doom is finally getting the figure recognition it deserves. Yeah, it's strange that I haven't done the female from it though.
We've gone through them all.
No, we haven't.
What ones haven't we gone through?
You definitely missed out Darth Maul, and I'm sure there was a few others.
I can't find them on Hasbro Pulse.
Not on Hasbro Pulse. Try.
Because I'm going through, like, they've got it labelled. Was he announced at Celebration?
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Because I've got it here. They've got day 1 reveals, day 2 reveals, but I can't seem to find him. Unless they've decided, oh no, we shouldn't have released that yet.
I'm sure there was a few more.
I thought there was. I was expecting to be going on for a while. But there's none on Hasbro Pulse. How strange.
Because obviously there was Black. We actually got to see Black Kazantan in the flesh.
Oh yeah. So we get a picture of him up, and I'll show it.
And the Pike guy was there, wasn't he? He looked really good.
Yeah. Actually, I could try and get one of our. I forgot to post it. We was live on the group. I've only just posted it.
Yeah, it's just come on.
Yeah.
Where was the other one?
We posted. I don't know where was. If anyone knows where Darth Maul was announced, please tell us. Hate the price. 40. Have you seen $40 for the Black Chrysanthemum?
Star Wars, the Black series. I don't know if you follow them. They've got pictures of them all. I guess that was it. Callum Monday and all that on there.
Yeah, he come out Saturday, didn't he?
Yeah. Sometimes I keep looking at these people's pictures and I'm like, did they use mine? Is that my picture?
All right, so here he is. So I was trying to think, where's Sith Apprentice from? And then it was from a Battlefront, isn't it?
No. Well, Sith Apprentice, yeah. Hello, Rondo. Sith Apprentice was from the graphic novel, and then this one is from Battlefront.
It's modelled after Battlefront, yeah. That's what
Rebels.
I mean. Yeah.
He's looking Rebels.
I just find there's something about it that doesn't look right, and I think it's his face.
Why?
Do you think he's too red?
Well, that's what happened on the other one. Like his face, the red that they used on it was bright red.
Yeah.
But it looks alright.
He's put some weight on as well.
You got your one next to you, haven't you? Is the legs the same?
Yeah. Exactly the same. Just a little bit of a different mould on the main front, but actual bottom part is the same. God, he's got loose now. He's got loose over time.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a shame. I'm not too sure if I necessarily will rush out. I feel I'm a bit mauled out.
You can still get this one. So, yeah. I think Black Series, they're not going as quick as they used to.
Yeah.
So they're just staying out now.
Looks like a Rebels maul. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this one, though, it should have come with like his cape as well. You know, when he first introduced himself to Ezra, he's like, "It pretends to be an old man."
Yeah, like he's giving him poison apple or something.
Yeah. But they completely.
So that's more. That's the only one, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was. Thought there was more, but I guess that was it. I think maybe I'm thinking of what you're looking at now as well, the Black Kazantan and all these as well.
So we saw this in person. I think some of you probably did as well.
Yeah.
It should be called the Brown Kazantan.
It was kind of like a metallic brown, wasn't it? It was very weird.
Yeah.
Take care, mate. See you soon. Thanks for joining. Looks like a Rebels more, yeah. The only thing I would say about this, even in the sort of like pretty shots for the Black Santa, it doesn't look like he holds his blaster very well.
No,
It's like
I think
overlaps his hand. It just doesn't look like it fits.
so.
But-
When's Chiarimundi out for pre-order? Is it tomorrow?
I don't know.
Because I didn't even know Jesse was out. I just pre-ordered him today.
No, well, I'd have thought they're all part of the same thing. But that's the thing that's happening at the moment. That's what I said to you today. That all the Spider-Man figures are available.
Yeah.
It just sort of drops now. Not that I'm getting them, but it just kind of it's like there, and they're like, oh, okay.
I want to know what sort of stands these guys use, because some of these figures in poses, I'm like, these figures never pose like that.
Yeah.
Like, but this Chiarimundi looks really good. I mean, his face sculpt looks brilliant.
Yeah.
Just a shame that we can't get double jointed Jedi at the moment. Like, come on. Yeah.
What, in the elbows?
Yeah.
Well, they're doing butterfly joints and stuff, so you don't really, and the cuts are really deep now, so you can get some good sort of like articulation out of it. Actually, on the box says just Kazantan. Yeah, it doesn't say black, does it at all? So they can
They're probably
bring
not
that in any color.
Probably not allowed to call him that.
Yeah. Well, that's why we just take it off there because it sounds offensive.
See, I think these look quite cool as well, but she looks really plain. Do you know what I mean? It looks just really smooth. There's no,
no wrinkles. He looks cool.
No.
Apparently, was this removable? I was saying.
Don't know.
He's got no jaw, is he? Underneath, it's just like his top upper palate, and that's it.
Mm. Well, I know. Yeah, he got his jaw cut off, didn't he?
Yeah. Be a bastard drinking some soup, wouldn't it?
So, shall we talk about it?
Ahsoka, the trailer.
I didn't really think much of the trailer, to be honest.
Oh God, what is wrong with you? Literally, such a like. It looked great.
No, I liked the look of it, but there weren't. It was like.
They're not going to give too much away, are they?
Yeah, I think it's just Ahsoka. Like, I've never been on her bandwagon.
Have you not?
Do you know what I mean? No. I've never really cared for Ahsoka.
She's your favourite character's apprentice.
Yeah, but she got kicked out of the Jedi Order, so she's not actually a Jedi anyway.
Well, it wasn't her fault, was it? It was the Jedi's being dicks.
Yeah, that's why she'd always be a Sith. But this is obviously where Thrawn's going to be.
Yeah, well, he's in the trailer.
I know. Ezra,
Sabine.
So we've now got all the rebels now, haven't we?
Yeah, Hera.
Apart from obviously Kanan, because he's kind of ashes at the moment.
Fried.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back as a spirit.
Yeah, maybe we get a new figure. On the shelf. But yeah,
I think it's quite cool, and I reckon it's in the same timeline. Is it in the same timeline as Mando currently is?
Yeah.
So you'll see Sabine probably in Mando as well.
Yeah.
But you can't really make much of it at the moment. It comes out in August, so.
Ahsoka left those fascists, cultists. Yeah. Well, she did. And she stayed true to herself. It was good. I really like Ahsoka. I think she's a brilliant character.
I liked her as a character, but I'm not.
I like her better than Anakin.
Okay.
That's fighters talk.
That's your opinion. That's fine.
I like to say it, and I like the trailer. I bet the Inquisitor's looking guy as a trailer is brainwashed evil Ezra. Could be Ezra. It could be Barriss Ophi as well, couldn't it?
Yeah, why would Ezra go evil? I don't think he would go evil.
Well, we don't know, do we? Could be. I mean, it kind of looked a bit like an Inquisitor, but I'm kind of hoping we might get a thing that happened to Barriss Ophi as well, because she went mental, didn't she? She tried to frame Ahsoka and all that for the bombing and whatnot, or whatever things happened. I can't remember. But
Oh yeah, that would actually. Yeah, I didn't think of that. If it was Barra Sophie, she would. There'd be a little rivalry there, wouldn't there?
yeah, so, yeah. Pretty sure all the shows are coming to Disney around the same timeline. Yeah. I mean, did you hear about the Skeleton Crew?
Yeah, I've heard. Is that not? What about it?
So it's about Jude Law, and he's got these children with him, like really, like 9-year-olds, and they're lost out in the Outer Rims trying to find their way back. And it kind of ties in with Admiral Thrawn and how he came back from the Outer Rims, but it just looks really. I mean, Jude Law with like sort of 8 kids, like it seems too kiddified for me. Like, I mean, it might be good, it might be fine, but
Like the Pied Piper.
yeah, well, not like that. I could. You just sort of like, those sort of game shows. There's always an adult with the kids, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Right, come on, kids, what we're gonna do?" I just got this thing it might be quite good, but I just got that kind of feeling in my head about it. And I'm not one of the massive Jude Law fans either, to be honest with you.
I saw a picture of him. He was on one of the stages, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "What the hell is he doing on one of the stages?" And then he's in that now.
Yeah.
But when's that coming out? Then they ain't announced it yet, have they? When it's coming out?
I think that's probably next year. I don't think it's this
Because
year.
when I saw Skeleton Crew, I thought, "Oh, that's going to be something really cool."
Yeah, like pirate smugglers, sort of something like that. Yeah. No, it's literally children. Ahsoka was kicked out from the Jedi Order after clearing her name, was allowed to come back, but elected not to rejoin. Good for her. And it isn't the pirate escape from Mando shown in the Skeleton Crew trailer. Well, I guess so. I mean, he might have something to do with it, but maybe that was a quick introduction of just bringing in some new characters for it, so we get some familiarity.
We still haven't had Hondo.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he's not appeared in any of these series as well. So
he was quite good with Ahsoka though, wasn't he, during the Clone Wars?
Yeah, and Ezra.
Yeah, so I reckon that he might come into Ahsoka.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, this is more John's Favreau, whatever his name is, show, isn't it? It's not part with the other guy.
Dave Filoni.
Dave, that's it, yeah. Dave Filoni. This is more Dave Filoni's thing, and John Favreau is the other one. But so this is more Dave's kind of thing. So he might bring more of his characters in here. So hopefully he might just show up. It'd be pretty cool. And isn't the pirate that is? Oh, I already read that then. There is a leaked trailer for it as well online somewhere. Agreed, Hondo likely to show up in Ahsoka. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I think if he does, should be all right.
Depends if he's played properly, though, doesn't it? Quick custom, guys. Tutorial there.
Yeah, look.
Rocket boosted Yoda. He had a bad curry.
Yeah.
Right, should we end it up there then?
Having his little dodgy food that he gave Luke in the thing, wasn't it? Let's see what Jacob says. Funny thing about, we're not even going to talk about the photography page. What are you on about? Funny thing about the stage, I heard that when Andor cast went on stage, there were cheers for them, but called Kathleen Kennedy on stage and no one was cheering. I'm quite surprised someone didn't. That kid that was up getting the food, it's like reloading his little Mandalorian gun to take her out as some sort of like assassin.
I like that how he was like the three of us were just looking at him like, what the hell? Like
oh dear. It was funny,
What do you want to talk about the photography page?
Yeah, the winner. Let's look at the how
we've lost. We've only got 2 people watching now.
That's all right. I'm mad, is it? Got to give them a show.
All right. Oh look, Rob's already done
has someone done the Sky one already?
Yeah.
I was going to do a figure watching TV.
Yeah, that's what I when I put that, I thought I could do it with a skybox. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I
so
was thinking
obviously,
like Sky as well, like, you know, something that's named Sky, like
obviously
SK.
you all know now. We have a photography page, Toy Photography UK. I think most of you are probably on it. But we've got a new challenge out this week. Obviously, we do weekly challenges. We're on our fourth one now. This week it's Sky. So you can even get a picture of a Paw Patrol Sky, if that's how you.
And you could throw her up in the air.
Yeah. But just to give you an idea, Rob has done Heavy Mando.
Blasting off. Fizzler.
Blasting off, yeah. Michael has done
Nice
Iron Man and Ironheart, blasting off into the sky. God, we've got loads. God dear. Dan has done Sky One. Scan.
What's that then? Is that Ironheart as well? Is that?
Yeah, it's Ironheart as well.
Yeah. One guy showing off his R2.
Yeah. Oh, that's Rob again.
Yeah.
Rob
again. Oh, sorry, this is Rob's Instagram page. Sorry, I didn't
really. Martin, he posts quite some like gloomy shots. I quite like some of his stuff.
Yeah.
Craven. What Craven's that? Is that like the?
I think that was the double pack
one
that come with the symbiote Spider-Man.
So yeah, here's the
challenge of the week.
Challenge of the week. So, you know, if you've got a sky above your house, take a photo with a figure. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. I mean, we don't. We said this last week. We say it all the time. It don't have to be like some professional photographer.
Yeah, or thinking like, how are you going to get some
massive lens?
You could
like one of these lenses
holding the figure up in a really cool pose in your hand with the sky in the background to make it look good.
Like we look at. God, now his feet are really loose. He won't stand. But
he needs an oil bath.
But we look at the effort and the concept and how much you've actually used the word to go into your shots. So at the moment, like, you know, you've seen some of them. They've all got, you've got Vizsla blasting into the sky, you've got Iron Man in the sky for 2 of the shots. So yeah, just use the word as you wish. And as Steve put a note on there, I forgot to put it on there. Make sure it's an up-to-date photo, not like from 2 years ago.
Yeah, like you're taking a figure and a picture and go, oh, I can use that. In the comp. It's like, no, you need to do it at the same time as everyone else is putting the effort in.
So we'll go over the winner.
Yeah.
So winner of the household. Huh?
Is this his second win?
No, I think he came runner up, yeah. Household challenge. So last week we had to
take pictures around the house.
Take pictures around the house or use items from around the house. So it could have been anything. I don't know, what did you do?
It's like put Solo in the Kellogg hold.
That's it, yeah. So you did the Kellogg one. I did one where he's sanding Jigsaw's face. And obviously our winner is this one. I really like this one because it just gave...
Yeah, I mean, it's just use of camera trickery of using Kingpin up close. So it looks like Spider-Man shrunk, doesn't it? So,
and it's like when you get a spider stuck in the bath, isn't it? And they can't get out. Yeah.
It also reminds me of like the really early kind of Spider-Man cartoons when they always done, or even any kind of cartoon, there's always like a shrunk episode, like where he's like got really short. Got some good deals on figures. Solo Lando for £10, Bespin Han for 15, Jaina Solo for 20, nice. Thrawn for 20, Bosk for 45, Bo-Katan box for 30, and the biggest prize was the first Captain Rex for 40 quid. Wow. Very, very nice. Well done, mate. That was some good pickups. I didn't see anything loose.
No.
I'll go back. No. Late to the party. Hi, Philip. Hope you're doing well. And nice, Jacob. Very nice indeed.
So yeah, this is the it's a shame it don't show the whole photo. Actually, I can just click on it.
Oh,
Um,
God. Technology.
But yeah, this is his photo.
Yeah.
He won last week's challenge.
Well done, Lee.
Yeah, so he's got his Instagram and stuff. And when you get featured, you know, you get an extra ticket in the raffle, which we're not getting anyone. Like,
No. Well, we
come on.
won't pump it. We'll just keep plotting it down. You know, when we get 150, maybe look into it again and stuff like that. You know, it's not going to pull it off until then. So.
We was running the raffle from 100 members, but we've currently only got 51 people have seen it and looked at it, but only 9 tickets. So,
which is fine. I mean, putting down £3 sometimes, you know, if I want to do 2 tickets or 1 ticket, sometimes it's.
But if you win, the challenge, yeah, you get an extra ticket, or you get a ticket if you haven't got one.
Yeah.
So obviously, if the raffle was running, Lee's put himself down for 2 tickets, but he'd have 3, sort of thing. So
yeah,
but you know, if you're up to that, you know, what this post that I did was pretty much to get an idea of at the moment how many people are we gonna get, because me and Steve didn't want to go out and get a figure and then not get enough people for it.
Oh no, we'd only do it once we got the money in anyway.
Yeah. So
we need something to start us up, don't we? So
yeah.
But
I mean, if you want to do it, then go for it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. And that's it, really.
What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
So I was just going to scroll through as you.
Oh yeah, there was a really nice Ahsoka picture that was loaded up today. Yeah, really, really cool.
I don't always show them all. Oh, was it Dario?
Huh?
I think it was it Dario that posted it?
No, there it is. Look at that one.
Oh, that. Oh, no. That's why when you said Cole, I thought, oh, well, it's not going to be you. But yeah, there's Steve. And there's the challenge runners up. So even if you don't win the challenge, you still get featured.
Yeah. But you mostly get featured anyway, because once I start getting a little bit more kind of downtime, I can start advertising people on the Instagram and stuff. So, but yeah, all well done, guys. It's been a good week, you know.
Yeah, I mean, celebration, we've done.
You got to meet me finally.
Yeah, to meet only
Centurion's Corner. People that have actually done that in their life. So.
And I only had to pay £95 overall to meet him.
Yeah,
less than £100.
Yeah, and there's you paying what, £280 to see Ewan McGregor when you could have saw me
for 95. Brilliant, isn't
it? I didn't even sign anything for you. I could have signed your boob.
Yeah, you would have had trouble. He got off it. He shaved it.
That's not mine.
Yeah, right.
I could have done your forehead for you. That's almost a tit as well.
Right, we'll end up there then.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah,
so we'll see you next week. Probably Saturday, maybe
Saturday, Friday, whatever,
or whenever we can feel like it. So
yeah, when we can fit it in. Well, I'm not falling asleep on the sofa.
I mean, today we've done an hour and a half. It's like the longest one since we watched what did we watch? Hascom, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was awful. That was really boring though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. Or when we did customs, I was thinking maybe we can do another custom live stream at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few customs that I want to do. There's a couple that I want to paint but record at the same time, so I could still go live when I'm recording as well. So I want to do an upgrade of Scorch, but then I've got the Mando paint, and I've got.
I'm going to do this guy that we got for 20 £25.99, and Comics and Cocktails are now doing him for £14. So brilliant! Thank you for that.
Smack in the face.
That's why we don't go to Forbidden Planet.
Yeah. But then I've still got these. Yay! Get on the beer, son.
Yeah, I need to get some more of them. Pick some more of them up.
I don't know if they're still about, are they?
Yeah, they had one in
Next one. I got three down here.
I need one.
The Fordos. It's just a case that my brain's not working. I just don't know what to. Actually, I think I was going to turn one into 4 because I've got Captain America, I've got Iron Man, and I might do a 4 one.
Oh yeah, you could do a Hulk one, just paint it green.
Well, the Hulk one I was thinking doing as a Republic Commando.
But that would just be green and purple, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like
Black Widow, you could do.
Wow. Hawkeye.
Do a few of them. Hawkeye,
Yeah.
with a battered face.
Yeah. Well, I've put Jigsaw's head on him.
Well, I've got, yeah, Jigsaw's head, and I've got the mask that goes with Han Solo. You could put on his face as well.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Right, we end up there then. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Well, it won't be accurate, but I would say just get the red one and just paint it. It'd be quicker before it come out.
Right.
Yeah, gonna end it. Last time I was in game, some Black Series were there for 79989 Shore Troopers and some Rogue Ones. Yeah, they were. Actually, you can get some bargains when you're looking at them. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I hope you all had a good week and ending with celebration and Easter as well. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.